Stephen Miller is a clown. I've never seen that guy in real life, but he looks like he's like 4'10", and he looks like he is angry about the fact that he's 4'10". And he looks like he is so mad that he is 4'10", that he's taking that anger out at any other population possible.
Here's what she said next.
The last thing they want you to do is laugh at them. The last thing they want you to do is make fun of them. Laugh at them. Make them small. These people seek out and abuse all of this power because they want to feel big. Laugh at them. Laugh at them.
Laugh at them. All right. It's pretty funny that AOC would go ad hominem in that way. I mean, obviously, I know how she feels about Trump and his administration, but to just go, I'd never met that guy, but like to me, he's like 4'10", you know, because like short is bad. Like, you know, if men are short, then they're like horrible people. And Stephen Miller's a horrible person, which means he's like short. It's just insane. This chick never ceases to she never ceases to amaze me. She never fails to entertain. She always has dumb shit to say. It never. She's probably my favorite idiot of all time. I mean, there's a lot of them out there. She's definitely in my top 3. The fact that she goes to those lengths, and it's funny because, you know, she's come under fire for this, and you know, people from, I mean, hell, even her side have said, you know, hey, you're kind of using short people there as an insult. That's who's really getting insulted, is people who are, you know, challenged with height, right? You know, it's one thing to go after someone, but to make that your argument, or I'm sorry, to make that the insult, that, well, he appears short to me solely based on how he behaves, right? She is just incredible. I love her. You know, the touching of the chest and the, you know, just everything about her is just hilarious to me. She is someone who has always been in over her head. It seems like everything she does, every appearance that she makes, it's like someone told her what to say 5 minutes before she got on camera. It never seems authentic. It never seems genuine. It always just seems like someone just told her that, and then she ran out there while it was fresh on her mind and said it on camera. Now, she did kind of apologize, but you know, also not really. Now, I will say it was pretty funny. Stephen Miller's take on this. He did something on Laura Ingraham. And I'll go ahead and play that now.
Well, we knew that her brain didn't work. Now we know their eyes don't work. So I mean, she is a mess, right? What a train wreck. What a train wreck.
Okay. So now here's the apology. And I didn't have all this because I can't even really stand to listen to her. But here we'll go ahead and play the apology, or kind of, if you can call it that.
She must have got some, you know, backlash from her short friends. If she has any, let's roll it.
I want to express my love for the short king community. I don't believe in body shaming. I am talking about how big or small someone is on the inside. Like, for example, I have no idea how tall Andrew Tate is. No idea at all. But that guy looks to me like 5'3", like 5'3", 5'4". Whereas physically, men of smaller stature can come across. They are spiritually 6 foot.
Oh man. Well, there you have it. Spiritually, it all depends on how you act, right? You can be spiritually 6 foot, even if you're like 3 feet tall. But if you're like genuinely 6 feet tall, if you're actually 6 feet tall, I mean, in her eyes, you could act 2 feet tall. You could come off like 4'2", 4'3", right? 5'2", 5'3", and how insulting for you, you know what I mean? Because that's an insult, right? It's an insult to be short, according to what she's saying. I, anyway, like I said, she never fails to entertain. She is amazing. I hope she has a long career in the government. And I just expect to see more of this in the future. She strikes me as one of those people that I'm not sure if they'll ever really learn how to. I don't know if she'll ever know how to be a civilian anymore. You know, because even if I have no doubt that she's going to get reelected on the next go around, and I don't think she's ever really going to learn the error of her ways, right? I think in her mind, she's always right because I think, especially, you see this a lot on the left, but the echo chamber of the left is quite powerful. And that is some amazing programming that you can run on day to day. And when you have that many people in your corner telling you that you're great, she got into this so young. I think she was one of the youngest to ever do it. Get into Congress. And so, the fact that she's so young, she's on Capitol Hill. I mean, imagine that power, that sense of it, that feeling of power that she has. Not any real power, but the feeling of power that she has. I mean, from being on Capitol Hill at such a young age, I think she was like, I don't know, 33. Anyway, I'm probably saying that wrong. I don't really care to research it because it's just not of that much interest to me. But she's just comedy. Like she's unintentional comedy. She's comedy without trying to be comedy. She is hilarious to me. There's just those people that you can't wait to see what they're going to say next because you're going to get a good laugh from it. And she's that person. She's that person for me. I've always looked at her that way. But I just, every time she's on TV, she never fails to deliver, and I know that we are going to see a lot more from her, especially, as the Trump administration kind of starts to get towards the end on this next, the term that we're on. It's going to be pretty amazing because I know it's going to get more and more unhinged because I know the Democrats, their numbers are not doing so well right now, and it's just she's going to lose her mind. Spiritually short. You you could be, spiritually tall, right? Because it's such an insult to be, such a bad negative thing to be short. And even if you're actually physically tall, you could be spiritually short. And anyway, not a lot of meat here, but definitely a funny video. A lot of people are talking about it, so I just felt like I'd, throw my 2 cents into the ring. Yeah, AOC back with another hit, dropping a new single. Spiritually short, spiritually tall. That's a good one. That's a new one. I have not heard of that. I didn't know that was even a thing. So, but in the world of AOC and the mind of AOC, I mean, you never know what you're going to see next. So anyway, that's going to be it for me on that video. If you like it so much, hey, drop a like, subscribe to the channel because there's more coming. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think about her comments towards Stephen Miller or just about anything in general in life, whether you're a fan of hers, whether you love her, you hate her, whatever. That's going to do it for me.
Laugh at them. Laugh at them.
What a train wreck.